Something going on in stock market, guys. We have a stock we're gonna talk about is sucking all the volume from all the stocks. It went almost 300% today, and yesterday did almost 500%. We're gonna talk about because it's the most talked about in the Nasdaq, in the stock market, even in Reddit. Before we gonna go talk about this stock, we have 4 stock we're gonna cover: the buying pressure, the selling pressure, the exact strategy we'll build to make some money. That's why we're here, guys. So let's get right to it and start with this stock. First off, we have dots, guys. Look what's going on. It's precisely hit our target of 12.78, and as I said in our Patreon, always say, guys, we gonna see a test again around the 12.78. You know why? You guessed it, we talked about it, guys. We talk about this ascending line, and I told you guys the moment that we still bouncing, even we have a selling pressure here, I told you guys don't worry from this selling pressure because we're still above this ascending line. That's why we see a test, and that's why I always tell you guys to take your profit here. If you don't, you weren't lucky to buy to take your profit here because we didn't hit exactly the 12.78, but right now we bounce perfectly around our line, and boom, we hit our resistance. And guess what happened? Let me take the 1 hour chart. Just few minutes, guys, we hit rejection, just few minutes, and got rejected with this massive wick. So right now we still holding above this ascending line, and still there, guys, the momentum is still there, and we still bouncing from this ascending line. So this so far so good. And right now by Friday, guys, and by the next week, we need to still hold this level because this level is really important for us in order to see the price go up. And like in big picture, if you want to see, guys, we this rejection I don't like, because if you see, we still doing higher lows here, 18, then 17, then right now is the 13. We didn't even stay for for 1 hour. So right now I'll be extra careful, because if we want to see explosion for 18 again, we need a closing candle here, and again the price right now will be squeezed in this area, okay, this ascending line, which is around the $8.80, and this resistance, you see this, as I said, guys, is the resistance. That's why we close below it. Even in 1 hour candle, you see we're still closing below it. So if we want to see explosion beyond the 12 this time, we need even the good signal if we close above this resistance that we draw in the last video around the $10.75. yeah, $10.75 closing candle, 1 hour candle. We're gonna see the price momentum change and go even this time the 18.20. okay, this will be a good trade, and as I said, this will be our margin of stop loss. If the price went here, we're gonna see a sell-off until the $6.18. so this will be a really good price to hold here. The next one, we have Tesla, guys. Look what's going on with Tesla. We went all-time high, and guess what happened here around the 908, because last time we hit this price, we got rejected at the beginning of this year, and we do double top right now. And you see we form like in 4 hour candle, we form wick around the 900, and we close right now for our candle around the 899. So this is kind of rejection. You see, this is really important. 4 hour candle is really more important than 1 hour candle. That's why I always say, guys, to conform with the 4 hour candle. So right now, if we don't close this 4 hour candle for this Friday, guys, we're gonna see the price going down around this ascending line where we hunt for the price. If we get rejected here, we're gonna see the price hit this ascending line around the 800, okay, 822, to see a buying pressure again, and this time we go higher again, because if you see the big picture, this ascending line been respected so many times since the 18th of August, and if we get rejected here, we should test before we go higher and maybe see the 1000 for Tesla. The next one, we have AMC. Perfect, as we predicted, guys. AMC had the 44, as we said. You know what, because we hit the ascending line from above, and as I said before, we doing higher lows here, as I said, and here we tested our ascending line. Perfect, you see, and we got rejected, and the next one here we got rejected again because we get really near the rejection. We talked about in the live streaming, and we talked about in the last video that we did for the four stock that will explode, and we warned you guys around the 44 that will be confirming of the price will go to 36. And guess what, we went to 36, and we predict the price if we close around this area below the 40, we're gonna see the 36. And guess what, the moment that we go to 36, we have a big buying pressure with the wick. However, right now, the things that I don't like, that we have a wick, then the price gravitate down again. You see, this is kind of weakness. So that's why I told you guys I went to be extra careful by Friday, because right now we need to hold this level of support, guys, because this is it for AMC if we don't want to go even lower. The 36 is really important right now. Like we're gonna see a consolidation. If we hold the 36 point above the 36, we're gonna see a test for the gap around the 38 for the next week, and any price close below here, as here, guys, will be another sign of weakness, and we're gonna see another price momentum change down below. As I said, guys, the 44 is it, and as I said, the 48 here was the ignition for squeeze to go even to the 70. However, we didn't see that. The next one we have Prague. And for Prague, guys, look what's going on. As we said in our in Patreon, we said Prague is really important to have a bounce from the $2.20, and perfectly we bounce, you see, and the price go until the $3.24, and right now we have a support again because we broke the support. Right now we have exploded from it, and right now to confirm that we gonna see explosion from the $3.76, we need to hold this level of support in order to confirm we don't go to the $2.06. Really important for Prague right now to hold this support by Friday in order to see the price go to $3.76, then the $5. And the last stock we're gonna talk about is this one, guys. Digital World Acquisition Corporation. As we said, we talked about it even in our Patreon. We did alert about it, guys. Join us, guys, in Patreon in comment section if you want alert or a pre-market update for your favorite stock, because a lot of stock we can cover. You can check it in the comment section below, guys, and join us. And again, if we go here, guys, if you don't know what's this stock is actually Trump have a kind of a company, and it's called the True Social Network. It did a merger with DWAC or the Digital World Acquisition, and that's why we have this price jump up, because as we can see, Trump has been banned from Twitter and Facebook and a lot of social media. So guess what? Donald Trump just made a social platform for himself. So that's why we see the price surge up. And again, we have a facts here, factor for it's called the Trump Media and Technology Corporation merged with Digital World Acquisition, and it's called the True Social Network, and there's a soft launch in November, guys, and the national launch will be in QA in 2022. And what's actually this platform do is a planning, video and demand platform, and news service and podcast. So you see price is surging. Yesterday this 350, and today even to 250 again. And guess what happened after the price went up and the big media and the big talk about even Reddit? The price went until the $1.75, guys. And guess what, we talked about it even in Patreon, and we draw this triangle, and you see the triangle is holding before the market open, before the market closed yesterday, and this was its ignition for a massive jump. And we talked about, even in live streaming, we said, guys, the 51, 57, if we close above, we're gonna see explosion. And we predict in live streaming, we said that we're gonna see a gap even by tomorrow, and that's what happened. And again, we talked about on our Patreon, we said we see a retest for the price, as we can see here. When the price went was around the 100, we said that the price will see a retest near the 55, and we went until the 70. You see, the price is having a sell-off because a lot of people got a profit here and triggered this sell-off. Okay, and this is normal to fill the gap because it was not healthy. The price went crazy up, and still we have up 91% since even this gap that we did from the 170. Right now we went until the $70. Right now we see a bit of volume drop, so I'll be extra careful right now because we forming a bit of resistance above around the 118, and the support should be around the 55, guys, or the 60 will be a good buying pressure here in order to retest the 118 again, because it's still big volume, and you see the volume is 68 million right now, and is picking up. Before actually was around the 50, and each day is picking up almost 20 million, guys. So this is crazy. As we can see right now, is forming resistance around the 118. As I said, the 50 or 55 would be a good indication for a bit of support and filling the gap and retest the 118. Okay, so because this was overextending for the price, and we heard a lot of a lot of people said, or the analysts say, the stock or the company is still, there is no news about how much it's worth or something like this, but the estimate is about 10 billion. Okay, 10 billion market cap for the stock, before even there is no website or something physical. Okay, so there's no confirmed news about how much it costs, but the analysts just estimated will be about 10 billion actually. That's why the price went up, and we see a bit of volatility for the price. And add for that, we have Reddit. They talk about the most heavily talked about stock, even bypass GameStop by now. And again, guys, just be careful, have a strategy, as I said, and don't be dreaming about the 1,000 or the 2,000. Always take your profit on the way and be reasonable, and always take at least let if you have 100% profit, just let 50% of the profit go, so you never be emotional when the price drop like right now, and you have more composure and you control yourself. If you don't risk all the money that you own, or the money that you actually took from all the stock or the profit, and you put it in one stock. This is not good, because your emotion will get over control you, and you can actually think straight. So without further ado, guys, join us in Patreon in comment section below. As always said, be ready to hunt, let the price come to you, and never run after the price. See you guys in the next update.